Hi, my name is Melanie Mitro. I'm a 5-star Diamond Beachbody Coach, and today I'm here to give you a little bit of coaching tips. Whether you're a brand new coach or you've been doing this for a couple of months, there is always the dreaded objection. It's that one thing that we all struggle with. And even myself, as a 5-star Diamond Coach who's been in this business for 2 years, I still get objections. It is just the nature of the beast. It's something that instead of being afraid of it, you learn to embrace it. You begin to learn from your mistakes, and you always strive to improve your approach and your strategy. So Beachbody gives you some fantastic tools to help you with inviting people to be a part of either a challenge group or to try Shakeology or, to try a new fitness program. So those tools in your back office are definitely your groundwork. That's where you want to start. You know what? You want to read about the invite process, and you want to read about exactly how do you share with other people. Our key is not to sell people, but instead to share your own success, your progress, and other people's progress and success as well. So the next thing that happens is naturally people start to ask you, hey, what is this that you're doing? How did you lose 20 pounds doing Insanity? How do you have enough energy to keep up with your kids all day long? And what happens? We immediately get really excited and we just start to spout out words and we start to talk. And before we know it, the other person's eyes get super big and they go running the other way. And we stand there and say, what? What happened? Why aren't you excited about this? This has changed my life. You need to try it. So it's okay to be excited. It's great, but you've got to learn to hold yourself back and do what I call breadcrumbing. And that just simply means that you start to give out small tidbits of information at a time. And you start by asking them about themselves. So if somebody says, I am interested in joining your challenge group, can you tell me a little bit about it? I immediately say to that person, sure, I'd be glad to. How about if you tell me why you want to do a challenge group? What interests you about challenge groups? Also, can you tell me a little bit about what you're doing? What are your health and fitness goals? Are you currently working out? Do you currently follow any type of nutrition plan? What's worked for you in the past and what hasn't worked for you in the past? Tell me a little bit about yourself. And then I wait for a response. I haven't said anything about the challenge group yet. Usually they get right back to me and then I say, thank you. Thank you for telling me about yourself. It sounds like this would be a good opportunity. My challenge group is 30 days, 60 days, 90 days long, and it's a place where you can come, you can get support. It's a closed online support group that I'm going to provide you with my sample meal plans, my recipes, my tips. We're going to all be working out together. We're going to replace 1 meal a day with Shakeology, and I'm going to teach you how to make this a lifestyle change and not just a crash diet. I'm going to teach you how to deal with your cravings for food, how to deal with emotional eating, how to pre-plan your weeks, how to handle traveling, and also how to make this work with your busy lifestyle. And so I give them that information. I say, you know what, is this still something you'd be interested in? Yes, I would be interested. I always get, but how much is it going to cost? So what I say next is, you know what? It's different for every person. It depends on the product, the program that you choose. So let's start by picking a program that will meet your needs. Do you find that you are somebody that likes to lift weights? Are you somebody that likes to do strictly cardio? Do you want a mixture of both? Would you consider yourself a beginner, an intermediate, or an advanced person in your fitness level? I have them get back to me. They tell me a little bit about themselves, and I go into the back office in the video library and I pull out some of the videos that I think would fit them the best. And I send them the link and I say, you know what, take a look at this video. Tell me what you think. If you like it, then we'll move forward. If it's not for you, be honest with me. Tell me what you think. Then again, there's another conversation. They come back and they say, you know what, I really think Chalene Extreme is going to be perfect for me. Can you tell me how much it's going to cost? Sure. I say, okay, so the next part of the challenge is Shakeology. And Shakeology is the healthiest meal of the day. I require Shakeology for my challenge groups because while you're trying to figure out what good nutrition looks like, it's really amazing to have one shake that you can go to that gives you everything you need in one meal, and it's controlled, right? You are getting energy naturally. It's helping you to control your cravings. It helps you lose weight, but it boosts your immune system. It makes you healthy. You can function better. You can put more energy into your workouts because you're feeding your body good food. And then if you decide that you don't want to do Shakeology after the challenge, that's fine. But the challenge pack comes with that. So you're going to get your Chalene Extreme, you're going to get your Shakeology, you're going to get free shipping, you get my support, which includes the meal planning and the recipes and the tips and the accountability, and you're going to get a discounted price. And then I send them the link for the challenge pack. I say, check this out. Let me know what you think. Either way, don't hesitate to ask me any questions that you have. And then they get back to me and they say, that's a little bit more than I wanted to spend. And so then I ask people and I say, well, would you like to look at a different program that maybe is a little bit cheaper? Tell me a little bit about what your price range looks like. What are you expecting to spend? And I kind of ask them and get into their mind, and then people usually tell me. And sometimes I recommend a different program, and I say, you know, I can give you a cheaper option. Here are a couple of the cheaper options. Watch these videos. Tell me what you think. But ultimately, I really want you to be happy with what you pick because I want you to stick with it. So pick a program that you feel that you are going to be excited about doing each and every day. And that helps. Most of the time they get back to me and say, you know what, payday's on Friday. I can purchase it then. And I say to people, great, once you place your order, send me an email just telling me that you placed it so that I can make sure the order goes through okay. And that prevents me from having to go back and say, did you place your order? Or I don't see anything in my back office. And so this really helps for them to make that connection with me. And I say, once you place your order, send me a message and I will get you started. And then I add them to the challenge group at that point in time. So that's how I handle objections. And as you can see, the biggest key is to take that price out of it and to really put into what the person is looking for and getting them excited about the challenge group. It's all about adding value way past the actual challenge and about the product and the program. Remember, they're buying you, they're not buying the fitness program. So what do you have to add as far as value? And that's the kind of stuff you really want to talk about. You know, really being able to explain things very well is another key. So sit down and take some time and write out maybe how you're going to approach discussing a challenge group, or what are the key points that you bring to the table in your group, because each person is different, and really work on perfecting your strategy. And you know what? The best way to overcome an objection is to do it multiple times. So the more you practice, the more you invite people to be a part of a challenge group, the better you get, the easier it becomes. The more people you talk to, the better your success rate, and the more likely you are to get yeses versus nos. So one of the things on the 3 vital behaviors is to invite people every day. Aim for 2 to 5 people that you can invite to be a part of your challenge group. And my invite is just simply, hey, I see that you really like to work out and you go to Zumba every day. I run these challenge groups and I thought maybe you would be interested in it because you seem like you like to exercise and I've learned so much and I've been able to take my fitness to the next level. Would you be interested? And that's just it. Or I just make contacts with people by saying, hey, you have some great family pictures. Who was your photographer? Who took those pictures? Start a conversation with people. It's just that easy to get started. So don't be afraid of objections. Don't be afraid of getting a no. Be excited and make it a game. How can I turn that no into a yes? And last but not least, just because somebody tells you no, it doesn't mean no, not ever. It just means no, not right now. And you know what? I keep those people on my list. And when it comes time for my next challenge group, I come back and I say, hey, I'm doing another group. I have you in my mind and I know how much you want to do this last month. Do you think this is a better month for you, or would you like me to take you off my list? And a lot of times those people are ready at that point. Or sometimes they're ready 6 months from now. But you just never know when the time will be right. So consistency is your best friend. Every single day, invite, share, be excited, and be a product of the product, and your business will grow. For more tips like this, join the Dream Team by following the link after this video and become a great team member of our group. And I will enroll you in my new coach apprenticeship program and teach you everything I know about building a successful Beachbody business.